Good afternoon, guys, and happy Friday to all of your sunshining faces. Guys, I will share with you my little grocery haul from my 2 stores today. Spent only under $45, I believe, between the 2 grocery stores. Jewel, I had an issue, and I had the best cashier, guys. And the other thing too is that I got my new purse, so I was like, oh, I'll show off my new purse and bring that with, and have my phone in there, because I actually haven't been bringing my phone with normally at the grocery store. Something kept telling me in the back of my head, it was like, Kayla, bring your phone with. And I was like, why do I need to bring my phone? I was like, I haven't for the last, pretty much since I started going back to the grocery store. And so, I was like, I haven't had a problem yet that I've needed my phone for or anything like that. I was like, me and my dad going shopping and stuff like that. If one of us got separated, sometimes he'll just text me and be like, where are you at? Like he'll go to the deli section in Valley Produce and I'll go to the produce section or something like that. And so like sometimes, he, that we would get separated, but we hadn't even had one issue, right? And so I was like, I don't know why. Something is just telling me like I should bring my phone this week, especially since I got my purse. Sure enough, the coupons didn't work at Jewel, and again, I had the best cashier. And he was like, oh, you guys got the right pizza for this week. He's like, people keep picking up the wrong ones. And he's like, and I have to keep telling them. And so we put my number in, and then he hits the little thing, and like you can hear it, but it's not going through. None of the coupons are taking off. I don't even think it took the sale items off either, because there were sale items. I only had $16 worth of coupons, I believe. And the total was like almost 40 something, and I ended up paying only under $15. So even with that, it still wouldn't have made sense as to why it was 40. Like there was something that was not going right in the system. And so he calls the manager over, and what actually ended up happening was she was just gonna start taking all of the coupons off manually. And I was like, and he even said to me, he's like, your name came up. He's like, Kayla, so-and-so. And he's like, I'm not even gonna try and pronounce your last name. And he's like, because my dad asked, do we need to put the number in again? And he's like, no. He's like, it should. I don't know why it's not working. He's like, I keep hitting the total out. He's like, I can tell that you guys got the right items from the sales. He's like, I know which ones they are. People have buying the exact same stuff all day today, and so we're just like, what's the problem? So he calls the manager over, and she started manually taking off the coupons. So she actually did start taking off the coupons and took off a $2 coupon, and I saw that it didn't, like, she didn't put it back on. So I actually ended up paying $2 less because it counted as a paper coupon. So it was like a $2 paper coupon also came off. So what my total was actually supposed to be, I believe, would have been $16 and like 41 cents, I think, but it ended up being $14.41. Once I got out, I saw that. Again, she had like manually started putting in the coupon, and she only took off the one like $2 coupon, so it actually did end up coming off extra. So yeah, but what she ended up doing was she started doing that, and then all of a sudden she said she hit the rain check button, and all of a sudden all the coupons just came out and like totaled out, and I was like, oh my gosh. She's like, look at that, we fixed it. So she was also awesome too, which, like I told you guys, the one time that I was there, didn't end up having such a great experience with the other manager there. But I brought my phone with, right? And she's like, okay, well, he asked, like, do you have the app on your phone, just so that we can make sure that the coupons are all loaded and everything like that, and verify that it's the right account, that you put in the right number and stuff like that. And I was like, yep. And I was like, here they are. And she's like, okay. So like I said, when she hit that, then all of a sudden all the coupons came off and it all worked. And so we were like, what on earth? So again, everything ended up, after that went totally smoothly. But I was just so thankful that we had a cashier, because he's like, this is definitely not your total, like $40. And like I said, was really cool about it. And I was like, yeah, no. And we were like, we have coupons and stuff like that. And so he's like, okay. He's like, why isn't it working? And he like kept hitting the thing, and it was like just not working. And I was like, where, did we put our number in at the right time? He's like, that shouldn't matter, like all this kind of stuff. He's like, sometimes this just happens. It's just weird sometimes. And so anyways, yeah, ended up all working out. I also too almost didn't find 2 of the items, and ended up miraculously finding them. So I got everything I wanted this week. Everything ended up coming off, again, all of the actual coupons and stuff like that. And then at Caputo's also too got a couple of things, and I'll share those with you guys. So this again was my roughly $15 or so haul. Again, it should have been $16 41, I believe, was what the total was. But again, because she started, I think she was going down the list and she's like, okay, we'll take off the Club Cracker one first. And so then that was the one that she took the paper coupon off for, and that's what ended up taking off the extra $2 that shows in the paper coupon. So anyways, it ended up actually being $2 less for that. But I'll share with you guys the deals, because again, they did have some good in-ad coupon deals this week. And like I say, guys, I don't know why sometimes this will wind up working and other times it just totally doesn't. And, you know, again, luckily I had a good cashier and manager who were willing to kind of wait and kind of figure the whole thing out, and ended up, again, fixing it, and it worked. So, you know, sometimes I guess it's not necessarily the cashier. Sometimes it's not, you know, necessarily the, you know, when you put the number in. Like I said, I don't know, but like I said, we caught it fast enough and they were able to, you know, get it as well, and, you know, helped us out that we were able to get all the coupons off, because he's like, yeah, you guys shouldn't have to be paying $40 for what is just, you know, again, this stuff that all was just, you know, a few dollars. So anyways, the Club Crackers and the Townhouse Crackers, both of these had separate coupons this week. They were, 99 cents. They were $2.99, I believe, and then $2 off coupons. So that's where she started taking off the $2. And again, the paper coupon, I guess, when she had it, it went through. And so that's why, and then all of a sudden all the coupons came off. So I don't think any of us noticed that that coupon still, she ended up, what she was trying to start taking off actually went through then. Because then when she started putting it in is when it actually came off. So those were, like I said, $1 each or 99 cents each. Then this deal, which was not a coupon deal, this was a different in-ad deal, but it was if you bought the Chi-Chi's, like, or not original, but like the regular salsa, you got the Fiesta style for free. So this was $2 for the regular one, so that's, you know, you get this one for free, so it's $2 for 2 jars of the exact same size, 16 ounces of salsa, just 2 different, you know, varieties, and it ends up being $1 each, which is a pretty good price. I think even Aldi's is more money than that. Then this, which I was super excited to try, and also too excited that we found at the store, because I was like, I feel like this will be in the produce section, because this was in the back of the ad, in the like produce section of the ad, and I was like, I feel like it's there. So we kind of hung around and walked around, and we're originally looking in the hummus section because it kind of looks like a thing of hummus, but it's a peanut butter spread, and it says it doesn't need to be refrigerated, and so it's for like dipping. They had it with like the apples and stuff like that pictured in the ad, because, you know, like apple season, you know, and just for other like dips. So it's supposed to be like a creamier sort of spreadable peanut butter dip stuff. So ended up getting that. That was a $1.99, and there was $1, like I said, the online coupons, that was 99 cents. These, which were also one of the things that I almost didn't find. We looked around in both the actual nut aisle and in the produce section, because sometimes they'll have like the wonderful pistachios up on the top thing, you know, with all the produce underneath. And I was like, where are these? They were actually in like the more on the Osco side in that entrance, which we don't come in normally on that entrance. And so these were $7.99. I think there was a $4 off coupon, so it was only $3.99, which for pistachios is a pretty good price, because pistachios are normally pretty expensive, and we love pistachios. So again, with the coupon was pretty, you know, again, good price, but almost didn't get those. Those were the 2 things I almost didn't find at the store. The Chex Mix, I think, were like $2 or something like that. There was, I think, a $1.50 off coupon, which ended up, either way, made them 25 cents, and there were a limit of 2, so we got 2 of those. And then the Signature Select thin and crispy crust pizza, which was, this was what, you know, like I said, the cashier was talking to us about. He's like, you guys got the right pizza. He's like, that's how I know that, you know, it's working and everything like that, was, or it should be working. He's like, because I know you guys got the right, you know, the right pizzas for this week. And they were, I think, again, maybe $2.99, and there was a $2 off or something like that coupon. They ended up being 99 cents, but it was a limit of 1. So we have an extra pizza that we can always add to our pizza, you know, stuff. So ended up getting that, and then that was, like I said, what tipped him off to him being like, wait a second, this isn't right. And, you know, us obviously going, wait, $40. And then the other deal, they had this, which was in ad, like sale, was the General Mills products. They were $1.50 when you bought 5 products. So we ended up getting 2 Cinnamon Toast Crunch and 3 of the Nature Valley bars. I don't know if this was just for my account or if all the accounts have them. Again, we've been buying cereal and the Nature Valley bars pretty often. So there was $1.75 off of 3 of the Nature Valley and $1 off of 2 of the Cinnamon Toast Crunch. So this ends up being under under $5 in total for 5 of the items. So it works out to be, I think, like 90 something cents maybe, or something like that. So that was, again, really great price on, again, stock up sort of snack things as well. And I'm excited too, because again, it's kind of, we're getting into football season. We're gonna do like a little football thing, I'm sure, for the Bears game on Sunday. So we got a little snack, you know, snack crackers, some dip and things like that, some salsa, pistachios, you know, all that kind of snack stuff for the football games. That was my haul over there at Jewel this week. Then at Caputo's, we ended up spending 30 bucks, not just on this, we also ended up getting the $6 pizza. And then again, a couple of other things. So this we got for my mom. I told you guys she can't eat the pizzas. So we got her this, which was $6.99, so it's like the cost of one pizza. But we got her the mostaccioli and meat sauce, so that she can have, and she can actually just heat this up in the microwave. But this is honestly probably 2 meals for her. And so this is, again, not the best price, but and they didn't really have anything else extra on sale this week. Like last week, we got the half pan mostaccioli for $5. So we ended up getting that for her, and she's not feeling that great either. I think it's, I wasn't feeling that great either too, like earlier in the week, and my dad too. I think it's just the weather. Like there's something in the weather this week, since we've had no sun. It's been raining, you know, all week practically. So again, got that. That was, again, kind of expensive, but the pizzas and the mostaccioli together, that ended up being $13, 13 of the 30 we ended up spending, so almost half of that. And then the ground beef was $7.02. It was $1.99 a pound, and we picked up 3.53 pounds. So this I'm going to do, actually I think I'm going to do 5 batches, small batches of chili, and do this all with the chili, because my mom wanted to do chili on Sunday for the football game, and I'm going to do a couple extra to freeze. So I think I'm going to freeze 4 and then do 1 batch that I'm going to maybe just leave in the fridge, and then just throw in the slow cook. Like I'll maybe pre-make it tomorrow and then just throw it in the slow cooker on Sunday so it can all cook up. I'm just going to pre-brown the ground beef for all of that. The raspberries this week, these were $1.50. We picked up 3 packages of those. Pineapple was $1.50, so that was $6 in and of itself. And then the cucumbers were, I think, 39 cents a pound. I think it was 41 cents for our cucumber. The tomatoes were, I think, 59 cents per pound. I think ours 3 were 51 cents, I believe, or something like that. And then the Honeycrisp apples, guys, I'm so happy Honeycrisp season is back. Got 6 of those. They were 99 cents a pound, and we paid about $3 for all of those. So yeah, guys, that was the haul for this week. Like I said, I was so happy. I like I said, I don't know what was telling me, bring your phone, Kayla, and I did, so that luckily they could compare and be like, okay, you did have all the coupons clipped and everything like that, because if not, they probably would have just been like, oh, well, we don't know that you had them, you know, clipped or anything like that, and I would have just had to been like, okay, I guess we just eat the $40 then, you know, like, or try and figure it out or something, you know. But I was just happy that the system ended up taking it all off, because I was like, I don't know if she's gonna realize, like, I also had the $1.75 off the 3 Nature Valley, you know, and stuff like that. And so again, don't know why. Sometimes it works and sometimes it totally doesn't, but again, luckily the system finally ended up catching up and was like, oh, hey, look at that, you do have all the coupons and stuff. So ended up working out. Don't know why, but I gotta get all this stuff put away. And again, Jack just got the pizza out of the oven, so now we're gonna eat that. Look at that pizza right there. It's so good, guys. So again, gonna get all this stuff put away and take care of everything that needs to be taken care of. I'll probably just see you guys at the end of the day tonight. Well, guys, it's a little late. I need to take a shower and get to bed. I stayed up too late listening to music again and jamming out. Like I said, I need to get in the shower, but I went over my Jewel receipt a second time, actually. I was actually on it on my phone because they send it to you. And originally I was actually in it just because I was closing out the app. And I noticed that there was still the Keebler coupon was still in there. So what actually ended up happening was the cashier put through the $2 Keebler coupon, and so that came off, but it was like coded to the Keebler product, so it wasn't just an extra $2, it was for the actual product. So I still have that coupon in my account because she took it off like manually, but it didn't come off twice, which was what I thought it was, because it said a $2 paper coupon, and so that's what I assumed. But I went back over the receipt and was looking at it. So what actually ended up happening, which I'm not thinking this is what caused, again, the weird thing not to have my coupons come off, because this had happened twice for sure. That has also happened before where, you know, and it definitely has not been this problem, but I loaded 2 coupons for the Nature Valley bars, and one of them was $1 off of 2. Originally, when I was scrolling through my the app, I saw the coupon for the General Mills cereal and the Nature Valley. It was a $1 off of 2, and the granola or the cereal that was $1 off of 2 as well. And so I was just going to buy the 5, like, you know, boxes or whatever, and then use the use 2 of those coupons, so it would have been like $1 something per box, which still wouldn't have been a bad price. But then again, as I was still scrolling, I saw that, and I had already loaded that coupon, and as I was still scrolling, I saw that there was $1.75, and I think it was one of those special offers because I bought the product before, and so like sometimes they'll offer like higher value if you buy that item more often and stuff like that, or multiples sometimes of that, but at different values, right? So like $1.75 for 3 versus $1 for 2. So again, that was the one that I ended up loading, and I was like, oh, because I've done that before, and it has come off with the, obviously the 3, not just the 2. So I did that, and I loaded that one. That was the one I assumed would come off. For some reason, both of the coupons came off. So it did have an extra $1 come off, which wasn't supposed to. And again, I don't think that was a problem with what ended up happening with the coupon. But like I said, I have no clue, or you know, the problem with the register, why the coupons weren't coming off in the first place, and then the manager had to come over, and then all of a sudden, you know, they all came off. So, or maybe that's why too, is that the system was just like, oh, we're just gonna take off like all of them, you know, like, I don't know. It's kind of, their program is overall pretty well, and again, I haven't had like a problem of like that should have definitely come off and it didn't, you know, like, or if it was like, you know, thought it was the wrong product or something like that. But sometimes it's just all of my coupons in total will not work when they should, you know, and I put my number in and all that kind of stuff. And so you know, for whatever reason, again, sometimes it doesn't always wind up happening and working out. And I thought that we figured out that the problem is just like if we made sure that we got to it before like the cashier was done with the transaction and stuff like that, because sometimes they just kind of speed through it. It doesn't give the system a long enough time, and so we were like waiting and waiting and waiting, and it wasn't working. And so again, that wasn't the problem, but it did have an extra $1 come off for some reason, and I don't know why. That was for the Nature Valley and not the extra $2 paper coupon. So that coupon's still in my account, and again, that's what I figured ended up happening, because I looked through there and I was like, oh, there should have been another Nature Valley coupon that was in there. And what I was gonna do was actually, I was gonna buy 10 products. I was going to buy 5 Nature Valley bars, 2 cereals, and then 2 or 3 cereals, and then 2 or 3 of the Fiber One, because there was also $1 off of 2 Fiber One, and the Fiber Ones were included in that sale as well. So that's what I was originally going to do, and then I was like, no, I'll just go with, you know, it should take the higher value, the $1.75 off of 3 and the $1 off of the, you know, the cereal, but it didn't. It took both of those coupons off. So that's, again, I don't know if that's why the system was like trying to figure out which one to use, and that was why my coupons weren't going through. Like, that doesn't really make sense, because again, I've done that a couple times where I know for sure there was one with the Kellogg's, that the Kellogg's coupon, it was like, I think maybe $1.50 off of 3, and then I also had $1 off of 2, and it took the $1.50 off of 3, which was, you know, the higher value, and because I bought 3 of them and not just 2. If I had only bought 2, it only would have had the $1 off of 2 come off. So I've had that work that way before, but for some reason this week, yeah, I don't know, that shouldn't have happened. But yeah, I was figuring that out, because I was like, well, my estimate for this week I think was $15, like almost on the button, and because I wasn't buying produce or anything that was like a variable, everything was like exactly, you know, what I estimated was what exactly it should have been. And so I was like, this seems weird. I don't think it would have been $16. I think it should have been only like 15, so that would have made sense. It would have been $15.41 with 36 cents was tax. So yeah, that was right. It, for some reason, like I said, that extra $1 came off. So yeah, but again, weird that don't know what was going on. We don't know what was going on with the original transaction, why it wasn't working to begin with, and all that kind of stuff, and you know, everything. But it all ended up working out, and like I said, I don't know why that extra dollar came off or anything like that, but you know, it was just, I had a good cashier and a good manager too that were very helpful in that. But that's what I was noticing, because it was like, I don't know, like I said, it was really weird that I don't know why both of those coupons would have ended up coming off, and it shouldn't have. It should have only been the $1.75 and not the extra $1. So yeah, for some reason. But I don't know too if it was because then the manager, when she started putting in the paper coupons, if then that's why that, like, the second one came off for some weird reason or something, who knows. You know, it's just sometimes stuff gets kind of wonky, especially when you're dealing with like digital coupons and stuff like that. But again, I'd never had that happen before, like, and I've done almost the exact same thing before too, where I will sometimes have, you know, like again, a coupon that has the same that's for the same product, but buying more, and you know, instead of that and stuff like that. So I actually think I maybe had it for the granola bars in the past as well, like it was something similar to this. But again, it didn't wind up having the other one come off too, and it would just leave it in my account, because I have that too. I think there's a Kellogg's coupon that's still in my account that I loaded, but I hadn't used it just because, again, it was one of those, like, I was like, oh, I'm gonna buy 3 instead of just 2, and so that one's still in my account. I think there's a coffee coupon in there that was for something I tried to buy a while ago, and actually that might have been the one my dad tried to do and didn't end up working. But anyways, there's a handful of them that are loaded in there that were for things that I didn't end up buying, so that's why the coupons don't come off, and that's how it should have worked. So, but at least I didn't, you know, the coupons did wind up coming off in the end, and you know, all of that. So anyways, so guys, like I said, I need to get in the shower and get to bed, because I gotta go to the other 2 grocery stores tomorrow, and I don't really know what projects we're getting done, because it's supposed to be thunderstorming tomorrow, so we can't get anything outside done. We're just gonna have to work on like something inside, or possibly just the garage, you know, tomorrow. So we will see, guys. I don't know how much project wise I'll have to share with you guys tomorrow, but most likely just grocery haul probably for tomorrow. So anyways, guys, I will see you all in tomorrow's vlog. If you guys did enjoy today's, make sure you guys give a little thumbs up. If you guys are new, we'd love if you'd subscribe, and I'll see all of your sunshiny faces tomorrow. So bye, guys.